Emily Esther Ihechi Marina. I'm from Omaha North, local government area of Abia State. I live and reside here in Lagos State. My name is Yoko. Okay, it has been a while. I think Facebook has suspended my main Facebook account, which is Esther Ihechi Marina. So right now, I'm still using my other two pending. I've written all the petition and everything. I'm using Esther Ihechuku and Mane Ezeoku. So I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube. Mane Ezeoku, let's talk about sigil. Sigil. What is sigil? For some of you who don't know what sigil is all about, it is that mark you make on the ground when you are praying with Nzu, when you are praying with white chalk. That mark you make on the ground. Though some of you don't know, that is what is called sigil. Okay? A lot of people have used that sigil in the way they don't know, in the way they have no right using. They don't even know what they are doing. Okay? Why I'm treating this topic is because something happened, a case happened that I'm handling that has to do with that. Sigil is like your key, your password, your passcode, your small key to open your bigger padlock. That is what sigil is like. Okay? Now, it is a mark that you draw on the ground, or whatever, however you want to draw it, whatever you believe in. Whatever you believe in. That is your knocking at the door. Let me use that word, knocking at the door to your God, to your goddess, to your Oramo, to your Chi, to your Ndiotu, Ezumezu. But I see people doing something because someone is doing it. Doing something exactly because someone is doing that. You don't know why that person is doing it. This happens because so many people don't want to go deep into themselves to understand who they are and understand the kind of work they come to do and what it entails. Earth has its own sigil. Air has its own sigil. Fire has its own sigil. Water has its own sigil. Spirit has its own sigil. But I see people, they will just mark only one. Eke, Oye, Afo, Nkwo. These are the 4 market days in Igbo spiritual tradition, everything. Eke, Oye. The beginning of this one is E. The beginning of this one is O. Then how can you mark 4 straight lines? And whatever mark, I've seen a lot of marks. When you do that, it is wrong because it's not yours. It is wrong because the person who started it, you don't know why the person does that. Because I have seen so many people like to copy. So many people like to do something because this person is prosperous. This person is making it. So maybe if I follow the way he or she is doing it, I am going to make it. Ndimili has their own sigil. Water has their own sigil. Yes. Just like bell that we ring when we go to the water. Bell is for Ndimili, it's not for native doctors. It's not for any other element. It's just for water. When you begin to draw sigil on the ground because you saw it on internet or you saw your native doctor doing it before they do this or that, which portal are you opening? Who are you talking to? Who are you inviting? What spirit are you inviting into this dimension? What door are you opening? You have to be careful, yes. There are a lot of teachings on social media. There is a lot of things going on, but you need to be careful. The one you follow. You might say, oh, all these fake online this, all these fake online teaching, all this, it might look fake to you, but it's not fake. It might sound fake to you, but it's not fake. Do you know why? It doesn't work for you, doesn't mean it won't work for somebody. It look harmless to you, does not mean it is harmless. When you do this, 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 you do that, you are tangling yourself. You are tangling yourself with different entities, with different spirits, with different whatever. And a lot of you go to a place, they offer you kola nuts, they ask you to pray with Inzu, you begin to draw on the ground. Do not forget you are the one that drew that thing. You are also the one that open or call out. But you felt that it is how Ndiche used to do it, and you are doing it. Are you Ndiche? When I see a lot of you saying, oh, I'm venerating my ancestors, you have never lived like your ancestors. You don't behave like your ancestors. You don't eat what they eat. You don't eschew what they eschew. You don't walk in their paths. So you're not following your ancestors. You are not. You can post it here, you can say whatever, you're not following your ancestors, because the kind of life so many of you are living, your ancestors are even scared to even look at your face. Be careful. Pray with Inzu. Why don't you just and start your normal prayer, your usual whatever you need to do. Stop drawing things on the ground. Now, does it mean you should not draw a sigil? The answer is no. You have the right. But draw what you can remember. Let you and your Ezumezu and Oramo, Ndichie, Ben Nagi, and the rest of them, you decide that whenever I draw A on the ground, answer me. Did you understand what I'm saying? I draw A, O, or maybe you remember. Just use something that you can remember. Go into your closet, speak it up with your Oramo, Ezumezu, Ndichie, and your Ikenga. When I draw this thing, it might be a signature of your name. It might be a signature of your parent or your surname. Answer me. Obajodoro. When I carry Nzu, or I take stone, or I take Edo, or I take something that look like this, it can be a piece of stick or wood, and I draw something on the ground because it get as it be as it get. I don't know how to do this thing because I cannot reach Nzu, because I'm not able to reach Nzu. If I can use even my toe or my finger to draw something like this, Zanum, that is your own sigil. They will hear you. Do not be quick. I'll see some people, I've gone to a lot of occasions where I see some men, yes, men, prominent men, they will ask to pray with Inzu. They prayed like this and put the sigil on the ground. I have gone to another occasion, I see them, they will ask to pray with Inzu. They say, draw another type of sigil on the ground. Stop it. If you don't love yourself, do not joke with your children. If you like to joke with your life, don't joke with your children. My name is Yoko. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. My name is Esther H. Marina from Wahai North Local Government Area of Abia State. I live on the side here in Lagos State. My name is Yoko. If you want to reach out to me for anything, questions, things that bothers you a lot, mine is +234 70 66 514823. My name is Seku. I'm going to be going off now from YouTube. Thank you so much, my kings and my queens, for hanging out with me. Bye.